Final score from Arrowhead Stadium. Your Kansas City Chiefs, 26. The Arizona Cardinals, 14. Your Kansas City Chiefs win an ugly game. But we still welcome Patrick Mahomes into the record books. Hell yeah, baby. Patrick Mahomes becomes the number one touchdown passer in Kansas City Chiefs history, breaking Lynn Dawson's record, which I said has stood since 1964, 54 years. So we're ready. Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in Kansas City Chiefs history, just like I said, who would break numerous passing records and take the Chiefs to the Super Bowl. That's going to happen. But before you can get to the Super Bowl, you're going to be breaking those records that I claimed he wouldn't be breaking. Hell yeah, baby. Let's get right to it. The Cardinals defer. The Cardinals win the toss. For the first time all season, the Chiefs lose the coin toss. Cardinals defer. It probably wasn't a good idea for the Cardinals to defer, because the Kansas City Chiefs went on a 3-play, 75-yard drive. Tyreek Hill catching 2 passes, 1 for 38 and 1 for 37. Chiefs go up 7-0 against the Arizona Cardinals. It's son of a gun, baby. Here comes the freaking Cardinals. Just freaking marching on down the field. Cardinals put together a 7-minute drive. On 3rd and 3 at the 9-yard line, Josh Rosen dumps off a pass to the running back. He scores and ties it up. Well, here comes the Chiefs. Chiefs ended up getting a field goal. Chiefs go up 13-7. Then, Patrick Mahomes facing 3rd and goal at the 14-yard line. Patrick Mahomes drops back in the pocket, throws the ball. Tyreek Hill makes a sliding catch, breaking Lynn Dawson's passing record, becoming the best quarterback in Kansas City Chiefs history by passing for 31 touchdowns in only 10 games. Patrick Mahomes delivering the goods. Kansas City Chiefs, as I mentioned, they kind of were sleepwalking today's game. I think when you're 17-point favorites, you have trouble getting up for the opponent. It's just the way it is in the professional football league. Not too many teams cover 17-point spreads. And as I mentioned on Facebook, earlier in the week, the last time the Chiefs had a spread this high, they lost. In September of 1994, the Kansas City Chiefs were 16-point favorites to the Los Angeles Rams and lost, ironically, 16-0. I was at that game. It sucked. So you could never, ever take your opponents lightly. But the Chiefs win. Great news also, the Patriots lose. So the Chiefs have a 2-game lead over the Patriots with 6 games to go. 6 games to go. Currently, the Chargers are up on the Oakland Raiders 17-3. So right now, the Kansas City Chiefs' number one enemy, the closest to them, is the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers, their next 3 games are against the Raiders, Broncos, and Cardinals. So the Chargers should win today. They're up 17-3. They should beat the They could beat the Broncos, and they'll probably beat the Cardinals. So the Chargers are going to be there to the end. The Chiefs currently own the tiebreaker over the Chargers. But if the Chargers win out, this is what you got to pay attention to, folks. If the Chargers win out, their tiebreaker over us is better because of the superior conference record. So the Chiefs have to beat the Chargers again. It will be at home. The Chiefs have swept the Chargers in 2014, 15, 16, 17, and they beat them once this year. So we're 1 home game away winning from basically putting a stronghold on the Chargers, who are currently 1 game behind us. But we're not going to look that far ahead. It's great that the Patriots lost. Let's enjoy the Chiefs' game-and-a-half lead over the Chargers currently, because I look for the Chargers to win today, up 17-3. And let's concentrate on Mexico. Next Monday night in Mexico City, the Los Angeles Rams and the Chiefs tee off against each other. The two best teams in the NFC and the AFC. Right now, the Rams are up 20-14 over the Seattle Seahawks as the fourth quarter begins. It's going to be a hell of a game. The Chiefs are going to have to play a hell of a lot better today, next week. But let me finish off today. The negatives for today, we gave up too many sacks. We gave up 5 sacks. This is the first time Patrick Mahomes has been sacked 5 times. And the Arizona Cardinals got after him. So let's hope the game plan next week against the Rams is going to be a lot better. The Chiefs did get 5 sacks themselves. Chris Jones had 2 sacks. And Dee Ford had a sack. Ron Parkipoo had a sack on a safety blitz. And Alan Bailey had a sack. Now let's talk Los Angeles Rams, Kansas City Chiefs. This is it. This is the biggest game of the season. It's the game before the bye. It's going to be... The Rams have a great defense on paper, but they're still giving up a lot of yards. The Saints beat the Rams last week 45-35, and Marcus Peters is not having a good season. He even said that in the locker room himself after the Saints game. Marcus Peters is not having a good season. And I look at it to how the Chiefs used Marcus Peters compared to how the Rams used Marcus Peters. The Chiefs used Marcus Peters and Bob Sutton's defense as just cover the left side of the field. And Marcus Peters was a shutdown corner at the left side of the field. Rams defensive coordinator Wade Phillips has Marcus Peters playing all over the field. He covers the best cornerback. He covers the best wide receiver because Marcus Peters is the best cornerback on the Rams defense. So he's going to be running up and down the field trying to keep up with Tyreek Hill. Good luck. The Chiefs middle linebackers have to do everything that they can on defense. Our middle linebackers, let's be real folks, to stop Todd Gurley. That is the matchup for the Chiefs to win this game. If the Chiefs can somehow stop Todd Gurley and force Goff to pass, then the Chiefs have a real shot of winning next week's game. Ben Neiman made his first start for the Kansas City Chiefs today. He was adequate at best. Reggie Ragland is still not playing at a high level. I'm almost positive Anthony Hitchens is going to be starting next week. We need to run block. We need to run block a lot more to stop Todd Gurley. Because the Arizona Cardinals today had 21, their running back had 21 rushes for 98 yards. Still getting gashed, man. We got to freaking alleviate that because the Rams are going to do everything in their power to control the Chiefs at the line of scrimmage by running Todd Gurley. Bank on it. The Chiefs have to do everything in their power to stop him because the Chiefs are going to... I fully trust Andy Reid to implement a game plan to where the Chiefs are going to move the ball offensively, but it's going to be a 48-38, 45-35 game, and whoever can stop the opposition's running game will win. And by stop, I mean whoever wins the time of possession will win this game. And I know that's kind of cliche. You may say, Shaggy, that's cliche. That's a cliche comment. But the Chiefs have to do everything in their power to keep Todd Gurley off the sidelines. But it's going to be a big game in Mexico. The Mexicans are going to be ready. They're probably selling out the tickets. They're probably tailgating already. They're probably going to have a siesta before the game because they get sleepy down there sometimes. But it's going to be a freaking high-powered game. It's going to be a high-energy game. Chiefs win today. Stoked. The Patriots lose in Tennessee. The Chiefs got a 2-game lead over the Patriots with 7 to go. The Patriots do own the tiebreaker, so we want to stay up on New England. It's going to come down to the Chiefs and Chargers for home field advantage. And the Chiefs have 3 of their last 4 games in Arrowhead Stadium. So, I'm ready. I am so ready. Patrick Mahomes, congratulations and welcome to the record books. Props to the Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill for having a great game today. 117 yards receiving. Let's look at these stats here, baby. Let's look at these stats. Kareem Hunt had 16 carries for 71 yards. Patrick Mahomes didn't pass over 300 yards today. Let me see here. Patrick Mahomes was 21 of 28 for 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Tyreek Hill had 1 rush for 20 yards. Spencer Ware had a touchdown, a 3-yard touchdown run to ice the game in the fourth quarter. Tyreek Hill, 7 receptions for 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. Way to go, Tyreek. So we're definitely stoked about that. Sammy Watkins should be coming back next week. So we're going to definitely want to see how the Chiefs can control the Los Angeles Rams in Mexico. It's going to be a big game, baby. Chiefs, you got to dig deep because the Chargers are right on your tail. The Chargers are right on your tail. Patriots, 2 games back. You got to take care of it because to be the best, you got to beat the best. In Mexico, next Monday night in front of the world, it's your Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'd like to send some shouts to Brit Chief, who's watching this game in Britain. He's 7 hours ahead of us. So, shouts to you, Brit Chief. You always kick ass. Check him out on YouTube. Chiefs, 9-1. How freaking excited is that, baby? Until next Monday night, stay up late with me, and we'll break down this entire Mexican experience between your Chiefs and Rams. Because short drive to Arrowhead Stadium is not going to be for 4 more weeks, for 3 weeks. Chiefs play the Rams, got to bye, then go to Oaktown, and then finally come home the second week of December. So, until next Monday night, this is Shaggyshane saying, go Chiefs!